I'm 96 years old. Room 7 at Greenfield Manor. Been here so long, these walls probably know my breathing better than my own kids do. I've got 7 children, 19 grandkids. Big family. Used to be loud, messy, alive. But the last time any of them walked through that door was 2009. 15 years. 15 birthdays nobody remembered. 15 Thanksgivings with strangers. 15 Christmas mornings where the only thing waiting for me was a plastic cup of applesauce. Funny how a house once full of noise can turn into a room that echoes when you cough. I'm not a criminal. I'm not some old man with a secret life. I'm not the bad guy they think I am. But I've been sitting in this chair for 15 years, paying for a story that never even happened. And I'm telling this now because at 96, time starts tapping you on the shoulder. And I don't think I'm making it to 97. And I ain't dying with a lie sitting on my chest. My wife, Margaret, we were married 52 years. That woman could hear my footsteps from the other side of the house and know it was me. We had 7 kids between 1958 and 1971. 7 kids in one little 3-bedroom house. You ever seen 7 kids fighting over one bathroom at 7 in the morning? Sounded like a battlefield in there. Doors slamming, somebody crying, somebody laughing, somebody yelling they can't find their shoes. And somehow, it was the best noise I ever heard. I worked 2 jobs, maintenance at the high school during the day, janitor at the hospital 3 nights a week. I wasn't chasing big dreams, wasn't building no empire, just trying to keep the lights on, keep food on the table, keep shoes on little feet. Every extra dollar went into savings, every single one. Margaret and I had a simple plan: save what we can. When we're old, we won't bother the kids. We'll take care of ourselves. We won't be a burden. That was the dream. Just a quiet old age together. By 2002, we had saved $340,000. 50 years of sweat. 50 years without vacations. 50 years of fixing things ourselves instead of calling somebody. That money, that was our whole life sitting in a bank account. Then Margaret got sick. Pancreatic cancer, stage 3. Doctor said 6 months, just like that. 6 months after 52 years together. She looked at me real quiet and said, "Walter, I'm not ready to go." And she asked what I'd do if it were me. So I paid $180,000 the first year. Then more procedures, more pills. Some of those medicines were $3,000 a month. I watched our savings drain like water going down a tub with the plug pulled. We didn't tell the kids. She didn't want them to worry. Didn't want them seeing bills in the mail. She said, "Let me keep my dignity." And when your wife of 52 years asks you that, you just say yes. So every 2 weeks I drove her to Baltimore, held her hand while the treatments made her sick for days, sat beside hospital beds, listened to machines beep all night. And I would have spent every last dollar in the world just to hear her laugh again. That treatment gave us 2 more years. 2 more years of her voice. 2 more years of her hand in mine at night. 2 more years of hearing her call my name from the kitchen. She died in 2006 in our bedroom, holding my hand. The last thing she said was, "Thank you for the extra time." You can't put a price on that. But the bill still came. We had $50,000 left. That's when everything fell apart. After the funeral, my oldest son asked about the money. They all knew we had savings. I'd told them years before, when we're gone, you split it 7 ways. But I told him the truth. Most of it was gone. Medical bills, treatment. He didn't believe me. Said Mom had Medicare. Asked where the rest went. And I couldn't explain, not without breaking the promise I made to Margaret. Then my youngest daughter said someone saw me in a restaurant in Baltimore, laughing with another woman. That woman was Margaret's oncologist. We were talking about her treatment. Margaret was sitting in the car, too sick to come inside. But my kids didn't know any of that. They didn't know about the treatment, didn't know about the trips, didn't know anything. Within a month, all 7 of my kids decided their father had spent their mother's money on another woman, that I'd been living some double life, that their whole childhood was built on a lie. None of it was true, not one bit. But try proving you didn't do something when everything looks like you did. That's a hard road. I called them one by one. James hung up. Robert told me to save it. Patricia cried and said she couldn't look at me. David said I shamed their mother. Catherine said she needed space. Thomas stopped answering. And Elizabeth said I was dead to her. My baby girl, the one who used to fall asleep on my chest. Dead to her? In 2009, Catherine called, said they found a place for me, Greenfield Manor. Nice facility. They'd pay with what was left of the savings. Said it was best for everyone. Best for everyone usually means easiest for them. She drove me here on a Tuesday, carried my suitcase into room 7, said she'll come visit soon. That was 15 years ago. For a while, I called every week. Short talks, polite, cold, like talking to a customer service line. "How you doing, Dad?" "I'm fine." "You need anything?" "No." "Okay, bye."
Then once a month, then holidays, then nothing. I wrote letters, dozens of them, explaining everything, the diagnosis, the treatment, every detail. No answers. In 2015, I finally got the hospital records. Took years of calls and paperwork, but I got proof, every dollar accounted for. I mailed copies to all 7 of them. And then I waited. Nothing came back. No calls, no letters, no footsteps in the hallway. Nothing. Maybe they didn't believe it. Maybe they lived with that story so long the truth didn't fit anymore. Maybe admitting they were wrong meant admitting they left their father alone for nothing, and that was too heavy to carry. So they kept the lie, because the lie was easier. 15 years is a long time to think. 15 years in a room that smells like disinfectant and applesauce. 15 years of holidays where the staff hangs decorations and I sit in my chair waiting to see if this is the year someone shows up. Nobody ever does. You know what 15 years of silence feels like? Feels like you're already gone, but your body forgot to follow. Every morning I wake up And for about 3 seconds, I'm home again, and Margaret's making coffee, kids arguing, house full of life. Then I open my eyes, and it's the ceiling of room 7 again. The nurses here are kind. Maria, the night nurse, she sits with me sometimes, asks about my family. I show her old photos. She says they must love you very much. And I just nod. What else am I supposed to say? I keep one photo by my bed, taken in 1985, all 9 of us. Margaret in the middle, 7 kids around her, everybody smiling, like life couldn't touch us. I look at that picture every night. That was my family. I don't know what we are now. I'm not asking for pity. I'm asking you to think about the person you cut off, the parent you stopped visiting, the relative you pushed out of your life. Are you sure you know the whole story? Are you absolutely sure? Because my children were sure. Missing money, a woman in Baltimore, it all made sense, except it was completely wrong. Instead of trusting 50 years of marriage, 50 years of hard work, a lifetime spent for them, they chose suspicion. They chose the story where I was the villain. How many families fall apart like that? How many parents sit alone in places like this because of a misunderstanding, a rumor, a story told so many times it becomes truth? I kept my promise to Margaret. Maybe that was my mistake. But she was dying, and she wanted dignity, and I gave it to her. And I'd do it again, even if it cost me my children. Because a promise to the woman you love, that means something. At least it did to me. I'm 96 now. You can feel the end when it gets close. Your body starts whispering to you. Things slow down. Pain feels different. You start thinking about what's on the other side. I'm not scared of dying. I'm scared of dying with my kids still thinking me father was a liar. I'm scared they'll stand at my funeral, if they even come, and still believe a story that never happened. That's why I'm saying this now, not for pity, for truth. Margaret, I kept your secret for 20 years, but they need to know now. Every dollar went to you. Every trip to Baltimore was for you. Every choice I made was for you. And to my children, if you ever see this, I love you, all 7 of you. Not one day in these 15 years did that love stop. I never betrayed your mother. I spent it all trying to keep her alive, and I'd do it again. I'm here every day, same room, same chair, same ceiling. Just hoping I see your faces one more time before I go. And to everyone watching, don't wait until someone's in a box to find out you were wrong. Don't let pride ruin something that took a lifetime to build. Don't abandon someone without hearing their side. Because somewhere right now, in a room just like this, someone's father is staring at a ceiling. Someone's mother is eating lunch alone. Someone's grandparent is holding a photo of a family that forgot them. And some of them deserve it, but some of them don't. Make sure you know the difference. Room 7, I'll be here.